first semester of the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, less than a year away, the mascots for the university were announced August 20th. The finalists include the Aztecs, barracudas, bears, sharks, bull snakes, tortoises, phoenix, red wolves, foxes, and mockingbirds, leaving out the bronc and the ocelot. The list was created by UTPA and the University of Texas at Brownsville students that were chosen by the Selection Student Committee August 18th, discussing the UTRGV athletics branding, mascot, and color.
For the first committee, Erendira, which is the UTV president, and myself had the ability to choose whichever people we wanted for that committee. And at least here, I chose to go with different populations around campus, including uninvolved students. Because I mean, if we go by the numbers, most students here aren't involved. They don't get involved in school. Because that was also a key issue for me, having someone that's not really getting much inside information about a lot of stuff and getting them in that committee so they could also voice their opinion. We have, I think, about 4,000 students which are in a roster for an organization. So that's a very, very small number compared to the 21,000 students we have here. Which is because I think that as a student government, we have to get it through feeling of what the students want, and so I think that's something fundamental, getting something solid. 7,000 students voted for the first survey, which I thought was amazing. It's a new university, and I believe that it's as a student myself, it's very exciting to get a chance of putting our input into something new.
With some people voting between the 10 finalists, others are trying to keep the bronc alive. UTPA alumnus Alex Barrio created a petition August 21st to save Bucky the Bronc. More than 3,000 people have signed the online petition and more than 2,000 have liked the Facebook page, resulting in members of Edinburgh City Hall to take notice. The City of Edinburgh had a City Council meeting September 2nd, urging the University of Texas system to preserve the local school spirit and the history of UTPA by retaining the bronc for the UTRGV mascot.
Well, you see that throughout the community, throughout the region. Bronc has been with us since 1927, and I think that's part of the reason why I believe petition got started, and City Hall and throughout the community we've been getting a lot of calls about why changing it when there's a long history and tradition. Within the university, we feel that the bronc will carry on that tradition. The bronc is, I think, such a symbol for the region that we want the UTRGV not to be known so much as a new institution, but also as an institution that's been here, that's bringing our region together, and we think the bronc mascot could carry us forward. So I think we're just doing our part. We know it's the university's call. We wanted to make sure that they at least knew and got our feedback as it relates to the mascot.
Looking for other options for university branding, a group of people came up with their own idea for what they believe the new university mascot should be. They had the idea of using the colt as a mascot, and the university colors would incorporate both universities, UTPA green and UTB navy blue. They also came up with the fighting chant of "Kick 'em Colts."
At the time when they came out with the 10 final mascot name, I thought none of them were appropriate enough for UTRGV. And so at that time I started thinking what would be a good, strong mascot for the school. And this is what I was able to come up with. I understand that you know, it is a part of the horse family, but you got to remember, you know, it's a strong symbol. The two big schools have that we can have also, and I think that with those elements, that's what creates unity and for not just the students themselves, but for what the community can embrace as well. And I'm trying to be family oriented, you know, so but yet still have a very strong mascot.
For more information about UTRGV, Save Bucky, or the RGV Colts, click on the links in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Pan American's YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. For the Pan American, I'm Melinda Garza.